After I finally plucked up the courage to leave my abusive marriage of 10 years, a lot of people would ask me, so what are you going to do now? What are your plans for the future? What's next? And I wasn't able to give any answer because one thing that trauma does, something I've learned in hindsight, is it makes the only thing that matters that you are safe now. We're so busy trying to survive now, trying to deal with the present moment, trying to get over what we've been through, process and begin to progress in our journey of recovery, that today, sometimes this hour, is the only thing we can live in. It took me actually decades to be able to make plans for the future, to sort of lift my head above the parapet, if you like, and look toward the future. So don't be discouraged. Don't be made to feel ashamed or hopeless by those that ask you, what's next? Or what are you going to do now? When actually the only thing you can think of is, am I safe in this moment? How am I going to survive today? How am I going to look after my kid today? How am I going to cope with tomorrow? It took me at least 8 years to look ahead in any way whatsoever. And I actually went at 35 to university. But I couldn't make plans beyond that. It was just about this essay, the next essay. It was about feeding my child today or tomorrow, making sure there was enough toilet paper on the toilet roll, or that there was food in the fridge. Don't be discouraged by the fact that you're finding it hard to look forward and make plans, have dreams of any kind. It's normal. Absolutely fucking normal to, after abuse of any kind, whether it's childhood or later life, domestic abuse or whatever, it's absolutely normal to be only able to cope with what you're dealing with today, whether you're safe today, whether you're coping today and tomorrow for you and your kids. The time will come. It came for me, but it came gradually to where you can eventually enjoy making plans for next week, next month, next year, 5 years from now. I still have days when I can only concentrate on what today holds. So you're not abnormal, you're not lazy, and whoever might tell you you need to get on with it and think about the future, tell them to fuck off, because they haven't been through what you have. They're not coping with processing the thoughts and unlearning the survival mechanisms that you did. So know this. Hold on to whatever makes you feel safe today and tomorrow. And eventually you'll be able to lift your head above the parapet and think about next week, next month, next year, to be ambitious again, to make plans again with joy and without anxiety. You're doing fine right now. Don't let anybody else expect too much of you, and don't expect more from yourself than you need to. You're doing great right now.